Have you ever wondered what the longest human body part could be? It's a fascinating question that takes us to the heart of the diversity and uniqueness of the human body. Our bodies are marvels of nature, each part playing its role, yet some stand out in the crowd holding extraordinary records. Today, we're embarking on a journey to discover the people with the longest body parts in the world. From the longest hair to the longest tongue, we'll meet them all. Let's dive into the world of extraordinary human body parts. Starting with number 5 on our list, the longest fingernails. Let's talk about Lee Redmond. She's not your average woman. Lee holds the record for having the longest set of fingernails ever reached by a female. Her nails, when measured in 2008, reached a staggering length of 28 feet and 4.5 inches. That's longer than a London double-decker bus. But having the world's longest fingernails is not without its challenges. Imagine trying to perform daily tasks like typing on a keyboard, or even just grabbing a cup of coffee. Lee had to adapt her lifestyle to maintain these extraordinary nails. It involved a meticulous routine of cleaning, filing, and careful handling. She even avoided certain activities to prevent her nails from breaking. Lee Redmond's dedication to her nails is a testament to the extraordinary lengths people can go to stand out from the crowd. Lee Redmond truly has a unique approach to nail care. Next, we have the man with the longest beard. Enter Hans Langseth, an ordinary man with an extraordinary beard. Born in Norway in the mid-19th century, Langseth's beard claimed the world record, stretching an incredible 18.5 feet. Imagine that, a beard longer than a giraffe is tall. It's said that he started growing it out at the tender age of 26, and the rest, as they say, is history. Now, maintaining such a beard is no small feat. It's not just about letting it grow, it's about grooming and taking care of it. Langseth had to wash, comb, and occasionally trim it to keep it healthy. He even braided it to prevent it from getting in the way of his daily life. And when he passed away, his beard was preserved and is now on display at the Smithsonian Institution. Hans Langseth's beard is a testament to patience and perseverance. Coming up next, we have the woman with the longest legs. Now let's set the stage for Svetlana Pankratova, a name that has etched itself in the annals of the Guinness World Records. This Russian-born woman is not just known for her striking stature, but also for her record-setting legs, which measure an astonishing 4 feet 4 inches. Svetlana's journey to recognition was not a simple one. It was during her years as a basketball player that she first came to terms with her extraordinary leg length. But it wasn't until 2003 that she officially claimed the title for the longest legs in the world. Having such long legs is not without its unique challenges. Everyday tasks such as finding the right pair of jeans or fitting comfortably in a standard car can often become a real struggle. In fact, Svetlana once joked about having to order custom-made furniture just to sit comfortably. But Svetlana's story isn't just about overcoming obstacles. Her long legs have also provided her with unique advantages. As a basketball player, her height was a formidable asset on the court. She even played professionally in Europe and spent some time coaching in the United States. Svetlana has since embraced her uniqueness and used it to inspire others. She often shares her experiences, shedding light on the fact that being different isn't a drawback, but rather something to be celebrated. Her story is a testament to the beauty of diversity in the human body, and to the fact that our differences can become our strengths if we learn to embrace them. In a world where we often strive to fit in, Svetlana Pankratova stands out, not just because of her record-breaking legs, but also because of her spirit. She is a shining example of how one can turn what others might perceive as a disadvantage into an advantage. It's not just her legs that make Svetlana exceptional. It's her resilience, her positivity, and her ability to inspire others to embrace their uniqueness. Svetlana Pankratova truly stands tall in a crowd. In the second spot, we have the man with the longest nose. Let's travel to Turkey and meet Mehmet Ozyurek, a man who stands out quite literally by a nose. Mehmet holds the record for the longest nose ever measured on a living person. His nose measures a whopping 3.46 inches from the bridge to the tip. Now, you might wonder, how does such an extraordinary nose impact Mehmet's daily life? Well, it's not all sniffles and sneezes. Mehmet has had to adapt in unique ways. For instance, he has to carefully navigate through doorways and tight spaces to avoid any accidental bumps. But he also enjoys the perks of his unique feature. He's become quite a celebrity in his hometown and beyond, turning heads wherever he goes. Despite the challenges, Mehmet embraces his distinctive feature with pride. He's a shining example of embracing one's uniqueness and turning it into an extraordinary achievement. Mehmet Ozyurek certainly has a nose for records. And finally, the #1 spot goes to the man with the longest tongue. Meet Nick Stoeberl, an extraordinary man who has made a name for himself in the Guinness World Records for possessing the longest tongue in the world. Nick's tongue, measuring an astounding 3.97 inches from its tip to the middle of the closed top lip, has catapulted him into an exclusive club of record holders. This is not just a trivial fact about Nick. It's a defining characteristic that shapes his daily life, presenting him with unique challenges and advantages. Now you might be wondering, what does one do with a tongue of such impressive length? Nick, a talented artist, has found a creative use for his unique attribute. He uses his tongue to paint. Yes, you heard it right. He dips his tongue in paint and creates stunning works of art. Talk about turning a challenge into an opportunity. But life with a long tongue is not always fun and games. Simple tasks that we take for granted, like eating and speaking, can be a bit more difficult for Nick. Imagine trying to navigate a plate of spaghetti or pronounce words clearly with nearly 4 inches of tongue. Yet despite the challenges, Nick embraces his uniqueness with grace and humour. He's become a sensation, making appearances on talk shows and even starring in a music video. His record-breaking tongue has opened doors to opportunities that most of us can only dream of. Nick's story is a perfect example of how our differences can set us apart in the most extraordinary ways. It teaches us that what may seem like a hindrance can actually be a unique strength, a tool to carve out our own niche in the world. So next time you're feeling a bit different, remember Nick Stoeberl. He's a man who didn't just accept his uniqueness, but celebrated it. And in doing so, he's left an indelible mark in the annals of human records. Nick Stoeberl truly has a taste for the extraordinary. So, there you have it. The top 5 people with the longest body parts, from Lee Redmond's record-breaking nails to Hans Langseth's impressive beard. We've seen Svetlana Pankratova's long legs, marvelled at Mehmet Ozyurek's extraordinary nose, and admired Nick Stoeberl's lengthy tongue. These exceptional individuals showcase the astonishing diversity and uniqueness of the human body, reminding us that we're all extraordinary in our own way. Always remember, every body is unique and extraordinary in its own way.